controlled dungeon or something, which of course it does make me think this is Hyrule. We'll see that here in a little bit, but this does make me think that this must be, I mean, this actually might be the game preceding Link's Awakening. No, that couldn't be, because that's supposed to take place right after A Link to the Past. This must be right after it. Also, look at this. Look at this. Look at the sword that he's got. Look at the, oh my god. Look at this sword that he's got. That ain't no Master Sword. If anything, this kind of looks like this. So honestly, right off the bat, I'm curious about what's going on here with his equipment. This, I don't mean to be that guy, but it kind of looks Zonai. You know, I mean, it kind of looks Zonai. I'm not gonna lie. Coloration and these little, you know. I'm not gonna lie, it kind of looks Zonai. So he kills these people, no problem. He's Link, he knows what the hell he's doing, he's dope. Zelda has been captured very a la Ocarina of Time here. Man, I just, right off the bat, I have so many questions. Like, what happened, up until this point? You know? Like, what? There was a whole adventure that led up to this, you know? What, the lead up to this point is what happens in normal Zelda games. And there he is, it's just straight up Ganon. Yeah, see, the cloak is right there, and Zelda's gonna pick that up in a little bit. Okay, so this is just straight up Ganon. Like, this isn't like any, that's straight up Ganon. Okay. And it does look like maybe we're gonna start the game off playing as Link. Which makes me think that Link is going to be playable elsewhere in the game. So Ganon kind of blew up, but you see this? His spear, his trident is still here, and it is what is going to cause all of this stuff to happen. Right? It's like it's a realm tear. It's some sort of realm tearing magic. And, you know, based on the coloration between this and Zelda, I mean, yeah, see, look, it's right off the bat, guys, I have no idea if this is this is new lore. This is not existing lore, this is new lore. So Link just kind of falls into whatever's happening here. And so I was like, oh my god, I guess I'm gonna have to get my hands dirty. Aww. I'm sorry, that just made me sad. Like, she barely got out of there. And look at this, you guys. Look at this. Oh. And there's Hyrule Castle over there in the background. Oh. I am right off the bat. Okay, so this is clearly, I mean, if this is Hyrule, then that's clearly Death Mountain, and etc, etc. But right off the bat, I am very happy that we are returning to the Triforce and Triforce symbolism, a living Hyrule, the Tri-Rod, you know. So we right off the bat, we've got a bunch of Triforce stuff, which automatically feels very classic Zelda to me.
Stolen away.
It's been stolen away.
Across the vast lands of Hyrule.
Yeah, look at this. Wait.
Stolen away. Across the vast land.
So check this out, guys. So this is Hyrule Castle Town. We've got soldiers. We've got, you know, like a fountain here. So it is a bit refreshing that we're not going to be necessarily. It's not going to be like completely. Like Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom style, like everybody in ruins. It looks like this stuff is just going to pretty much locally affect different things here and there.
Lands of Hyrule. Strange rifts have.
I couldn't tell you what this area is, but it is very interesting to see, like, water huts. Okay, so we've got some aquatic people, but there's no way this is Zora. So I'm very interested to see what kind of people live near the water that are not Zora necessarily. That's interesting. That's interesting.
Appeared and have taken many people,
Ooh.
including Link.
The cloak.
Now alone, Zelda meets the fairy Tri.
Okay, now let's look at this Tri individual right here. Look at Tri. So right off the bat, obviously we've got the Triforce symbolism right here. It's even 3. And Tri even glows gold. But that is about the only thing that I recognize off of Tri. I don't... it looks kind of like a bell. You know? Like a little bell. But honestly, I don't know if this fairy right here is related to all the other fairy species that we know of across the franchise. You know, so Navi, obviously, other fairies. I don't know. I don't know. I do know that it's cute.
Receives a mysterious staff called the Tri-Rod and sets off on a journey across Hyrule to save her kingdom.
I like that these guys are like, oh, it's the princess. She's doing a little twirl, running around with a rod. Ah, it's a normal Tuesday, normal Tuesday. Best to just let her do her thing. Yep, you have a good time, princess. We'll see you when you get back. No, it's
By waving the Tri-Rod at a table
this right here.
Zelda learned how to create an imitation of it called...
Okay, yeah, this right here is going to be insane. I cannot believe that Nintendo did it again.
An echo. Once you learn an echo of something, you can recreate it whenever you'd like. Even if there's a wall blocking your path,
you cannot
can create
stop me
echoes
from
of
ascending to the
tables
heavens.
To get a leg up.
I will make all the tables.
Just like that.
Look at that. Wait, hold up. Look at that. Look at that. What is that? What's going on here? Huh? Don't think I didn't see you, buddy. We've got a little glowy, golden glowy rock formation thing right here. And they just kind of pass over it. So I'm sure this is some sort of game mechanic here, but lore-wise, you know what? I still got no clue. I still got no clue.
You can create wooden boxes, old beds, and unusual things like water blocks.
And unusual things. Look at this, guys. Look, she's in a tear dungeon or whatever they're called. Okay, so this is the Taken realm or whatever. Those tears, those rifts that we're talking about, and it looks like we're going to be entering them for like little dungeon escapades, kind of like Mario Sunshine or whatever. I don't think you guys realize how amazing everything is that we're looking at here. And look at the puzzles. We're gonna like drop from here down to here swimming, and then we'll have to like maybe spawn some more and swim. Oh my god, oh my god.
Things like water blocks.
And look at this. Look at the oh man.
How you use them separately or together
I'm
is
glitching.
entirely up to you. Learn and create echoes of things you find while exploring Hyrule.
Look at that. Okay. Let's look at all of her inventory real quick. Also, check out Bro just down there, just chilling.
Learn and create echoes of things you find while exploring Hyrule.
Okay, so check this out. Look, you can duplicate boxes, you can duplicate tables, you can duplicate just like trees, other tables, whatever the hell that is. Don't lie to me, Nintendo. I know this is a hearty truffle. I know that's exactly what that is right there. And yes, they straight up took that from Tears of the Kingdom. Absolutely.
At what you discover.
Okay, listen, guys, this placement is Hyrule. You've got to remember. This isn't, we're not on Koholint Island, and we're not anywhere else. This is Hyrule. And if you have a desert in Hyrule, That's the Gerudo Desert. So this is the Gerudo. I'm calling it right now. There's going to be cute little chibi Gerudo people. This is Gerudo Town right here. I'm calling it right now. Oh! I didn't even... Okay, well, there you go. My deduction was accurate. I totally forgot that they have a Gerudo woman just chilling right there. But yeah, proves there you go. My logic is infallible, people. It's infallible. Infallible. So yes, this is straight up Gerudo Town. That is, oh my god. I can't even begin to talk about how cool this is, that we are getting more Gerudo in a new game, which means more story, more lore, more enjoyable moments. And it's also just in a completely new art style.
Even battles will look different.
Yeah, how does she battle? She has no offense, from what I can tell.
You could pick up and throw a rock echo, for example. That's not all, though. You can also create echoes of monsters. After doing so, they'll fight by your side.
Okay, so I'm assuming that she's going to get other pieces of gear. Obviously she's going to get other pieces of gear. We're going to get like probably a bow and arrow, things like that. But this is insane to me. And I'm a bit cautious feeling about it, actually, because I don't know if it's going to, like, how well it's going to flow. I don't, I mean, hey, I'm as excited about spawning, an angry mob of moblins to take out whoever I'm mad at as the next person, but is it going to be a bit, is it going to get old? You know what I mean? Is it going to be a bit time consuming?
Monsters have different abilities, so choose the one you want to create based on the situation.
Excuse me? Is it just me, or are those literally the bomb fishes from Twilight Princess? That's the bomb fishes from Twilight Princess. That's exactly what that is.
Wisdom is key, after all.
Wisdom is key. I love his delivery on that line. This is insane. I mean, you can just spawn a Boko Baba. You can just spawn it. Oh man, and there's gonna be timed segments when you're running away from everything being eaten up. Oh, it's insane. And look at this! You guys already know, if it's Hyrule and there's a forest, what does that mean, people? It's gotta have somewhat to do with the Kokiri or the Koroks. As far as I can tell, I cannot see any, here, I'm gonna like freaking freeze frame this thing. I can't see any references off the bat. Yeah, there's nothing that I can deduce from this right off the bat, except for the fact that she's in a forest, so it's gonna, either have, the Kokiri, or maybe the monkeys, or maybe the Deku. Oh, that's cool. She's got a wind-up Octorok. I don't think I noticed that earlier. And look at this. We've got Moblins running around in the background, looks like. And so she's gonna send this little Death Octorok in there just to go wreck some havoc. Oh yeah, I think Eric Williams was mentioning earlier that the number of triangles behind Tri seems to change. So that is interesting. Oh, look at that. Look at this. You can spawn a bird and then use that to fly around on. That's amazing. Wait. You cannot just pop a new character in there for me and not expect me to break that character down. Alright, so let's see what we've got here, shall we? Right off the bat, we've got veggies, we've got a dead fish, we've got a fish cooking pot, We've got, I don't know what that is, cheese maybe, some onions. We've got what looks to be a professor and the professor's assistant. Ooh, look at the hat. Oh, and it's a smith. Okay, so this is a smith. Not a professor necessarily, this is a smith. And he seems to be reacting to Zelda showing him the rod. Her nice big rod. But based on this hat right here, that and this paper lamp, this and the research and all that, I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say this guy's a Sheikah. I don't know. I think this guy might be a Sheikah. And then of course we just go right by him. Oh, he's definitely a Sheikah. Look at this. I didn't notice this last time. Look at this. So there are other people that will assist you, like whoever this is that's using Sheikah martial arts.
In a Hyrule without Link.
Oh. Did you guys catch that? Whoever that was had a cloak that looked very similar to Zelda. And Link's cloak. Okay, check it out. Check it out.
In a Hyrule.
Okay, so I'm gonna go frame by frame. Oh, hello! Hello! That is not similar to Zelda's cloak. That is the Sheikah symbol. That is the dead-ass Sheikah symbol right there. Given that this is an older individual, I'm thinking it might be Impa, it might be somebody new. But yeah, that is dead-ass the Sheikah symbol right there. And she's beating up Hylians. Why? Porque. They don't look to be possessed or anything like that. But for whatever reason, they're... Okay, so this kind of feels like, Minish Cap. In the Minish Cap, we had Hylians stopping Link from doing what he needed to do because they thought they were following the king's orders and the king was possessed. Or not possessed, but he was actually Vati, or disguising himself. And also, check out just the looming statue of Hylia back here. I do like that since Skyward Sword, all of the Zelda games have just had a bunch of Hylia symbolism. I appreciate that continuity for the lore quite a bit. But I am not sure why Impa would be trying to beat up on some Hylian soldiers. I am not sure.
Link?
Oh my god. Oh my god! Oh my god. We have the old Zora and the new Zora. For the first time, confirmed to be two different species talking to each other that are on two different sides, I guess. This is whack, you guys. This is crazy. This is crazy. We've never gotten proof that they're not the same species, just like evolved from each other or whatever. But no, they're literally different. And you know what? In Tears of the Kingdom, the new lore that we got from Tears of the Kingdom is that there are different like tribes of Zora. And so I guess this right here is what that always was. Yo, I cannot wait for the Zora politics. Look at this. This looks to be like a princess or a queen, maybe. And this is like a prince or a king. That's insane. Insane. And then this right here is insane to me. There's a business scrub. I can only imagine the things that he will try to scam us out of. Look at this. He's like, buy my potion. It's the greatest potion. We've got a life potion. We've got a magic potion. A third potion that you're just not going to tell me what that's about. Maybe it's both. I don't know. 3 bottles of freaking turnip or whatever he's got back there. This is insane. This is crazy. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy.
Fate of the kingdom is...
And this is insane. We've got another Deku Tree, and he looks exactly like the Deku Tree from Ocarina of Time. It's insane. And with this pedestal right here, what is this? The Master Sword pedestal? What is this? If it's a Master Sword pedestal right in front of the Deku Tree, clearly then this has continuity right into Breath of the Wild. Guys, I don't know, like, I'm gonna say it again. I don't know if you're getting what I'm saying. This is the first new Zelda game that we're getting from the era of the wild that we've been in for a decade. A decade. We're finally going to be connecting new things to Breath of the Wild, and I guarantee you that whatever lore is going to come out in this game is going to connect us. It's going to connect us to Breath of the Wild and Tears of the Kingdom, and it's going to flesh out some of the gaps. But I mean, the biggest question is, which Deku Tree is this? Because there always has been a continuity of Deku Trees. So, given that this one looks exactly like the Ocarina of Time Deku Tree, I mean, I guess it's possible that this actually is a game that is either immediately preceding Ocarina or immediately following Ocarina. Because the Deku Tree dies, obviously, at the end of Ocarina. Oh man, there are so many ways there are so many thought processes to think about with this. I'm sorry, I'm glitching out a little bit, you guys. And it looks like the frickin' rifts aren't the only thing that Zelda's gonna have to run from. And again, we've got Electro Jellyfish a la Twilight Princess. Whoa, did you guys see that thing just looming behind?
The fate of the kingdom is now.
So look at, there's gonna be something back here that's really creeping me out. Look at that, my thalassophobia. Look at that. That's gonna be a doozy. A doozy. Oh. We've got some stall enemies, looks like. And this looks to be the very same or a extremely similarly themed dungeon that we saw Link in at first. We've got these eye symbols all over the place. We've got these rod symbols here, which really does seem to look a lot like Zelda's rod. Her tri-rod. So I am extremely interested to see what the connection is here. Another ancient people group, you know, that had something to do with the Triforce. Probably. We can see the embers of the new rift tearing magic left behind here. Oh, do not fade to black before I get to see the face of this rock enemy. Oh, yeah, faded to black. Bastards.
How was that? I hope you enjoyed this demonstration of the Echo ability, which
Oh,
channels
more
Princess
than you
Zelda's
know.
wisdom.
More
There
than you
are a
know.
lot.
Channels Prince Zelda's wisdom. Channels Princess Zelda's wisdom. So I'm wondering if she has the Triforce of wisdom, and that's what enables her to use the Tri-Rod. I don't know. What if this is her Triforce of wisdom? What if Tri literally is her Triforce of wisdom? But like manifested.
Of echoes in this game.
I mean, they keep saying you gotta channel your wisdom, you gotta use your wisdom. So I'm just saying it's possible. Good to see these enemies making a direct reappearance from Link's Awakening.
To be honest,
And also look at this, we've got a coast. We've got a beach in Hyrule. When have we ever had a beach in Hyrule? That's pretty crazy. So oh hey Lucas, thank you so much for the super chat. 3 different live videos watching the direct. Yeah, I'd imagine a lot of people are geeking out about this right now. This obviously looks to be in Death Mountain. Look at the Lizalfos. Oh, they look so good. They also have tridents, which is a little strange to me. You know, step off of Ganon's. You know. All right, we've got someone talking about Animal Crossing a bit too much in the chat, so you're gonna be timed out, my guy.
all yet.
This right here is insane to me. Look at this. Leave it to Nintendo, you guys. Leave it to Nintendo. Classic Zelda puzzle. And then how is she gonna cross this gap? I don't know. You know? Can she change to glide down here, maybe? because I don't think she'll be able to place one of these over here. There's a gap, you know, unless she can.
How you saw.
Guys, popping beds in dungeons is insane. And look down there. And look, okay, so given all this floating stuff around... Oh, Lucas, thank you for another super chat. That's for you. I really think it is her power, the Triforce of Wisdom. Yes, I do think that this is probably her manifested Triforce of Wisdom. I think that's very likely. But you know, right off the bat, I'm thinking Zelda's not going to like equip iron boots and walk on the ground or on the floor underneath the water, kind of like Link. I'm thinking that this dungeon, you know, with all these, what looks to be, you know, it looks like we're going to cut these lines here, these ropes here, and these platforms are actually going to float, maybe. I'm not sure though. But yeah, I think this is probably just a water dungeon where the water level is going to rise in sync, kind of like, you know, the water dungeon in Ocarina of Time. And yes, look at the controls. It looks very Breath of the Wild. And sorry, I can't get this off of the screen. I can if we go like this. But yeah, she's got 3 hearts pretty much the entire time. I don't think they ever show her gaining another heart container, which is interesting because heart containers are present in the art at the end of the game. But anyway, this dungeon looks amazing.
All puzzles and battle enemies will change
spawning a pea hat. That's insane.
depending on the echoes used.
Look at these little guys. Is that a snake? Is that a rope? I'm saying rope because that's what snake enemies are called in The Legend of Zelda. So it looks like snakes in the grass, ropes in the grass are making a return. But also, what did she just throw out there? She just set the wilderness on fire. I don't know what this little fire dude is that she has thrown out there, but it looks to be like a living candle, which is pretty cute. Set the wilderness on fire, Zelda.
Created a game
just like you have done the gamers. This is insane. You can spawn a Redead who will then freeze your enemies.
Player's experience will be different.
Oh, that's insane. That's insane, you guys. Absolutely insane. And here it is. Here's the art. Here's the full image of everything that's going in to the Echoes of Wisdom here. So obviously we've got Link and Ganon, and I don't like... Oh, hey, Lucas, thank you so much for that super chat. Wow, 3. Someone's feeling generous. Thank you so much. The Legend of Zelda, the Tri-Beds of Wisdom, or the Tri-Tables. Yeah, that should have been the subtext here. But yeah, I think it's in the name, you guys. I think that the Echoes of Wisdom literally means her Triforce of Wisdom, empowering the echoes that are being channeled through her Tri-Rod. And this right here, her fairy Tri, is most likely her manifested Triforce of Wisdom. I'm calling it right now. Like I was saying, there are heart containers in this game, so I have no doubt that she's going to be able to expand her hearts. We can see some chests that are going to be maybe buried, maybe located in different places where we're going to have to really think outside the box to, you know, pull it out of there. What I was saying earlier is I don't like that Link is also outlined in this little, you know, that makes me think Link is more than just trapped. Maybe he's going to be possessed or something. In fact, it appears to me that Ganon doesn't necessarily seem to have like a mind, if that makes sense. He seems to be kind of mindless. So that's, you know, I'm not really sure where to go with that. What I'm trying to say is there might be somebody behind the scenes doing this. In fact, there's definitely somebody behind the scenes doing this. In fact, I'm going to call it now. I think that whoever it is inside his staff, his what is it called? Trident. And I think that his trident is going to mirror the Tri-Rod in some way. And it's going to be connected to this ancient people group who is responsible for making this. But anyway, we've got some very Breath of the Wild looking buildings here. More tears throughout the land. Look at this. Look at that. That is very similar architecture and design to the dungeons that we were seeing, which I'll remind you the Tri-Rod was present in. So I think that it's very confirmed that we're going to have some new ancient people group that we're going to be discovering, and we can kind of see their symbols all over the place, actually. So yeah, and I think this is the last frame that we were given. And then there's a pea hat and a moblin, of course, and some houses over here, which looks amazing. And there's Death Mountain in the background, looks amazing.
The Legend of Zelda Echoes of Wisdom launches September 26th. A Nintendo Switch Lite system inspired by the Legend of Zelda series will also be available at launch. We hope you're looking forward to playing as Zelda in this new adventure.
By the way, can we talk about just how he keeps getting better looking? Like, what is up with Mr. Aonuma? Has he been, like, working out or something? Like, I don't know. He looks great. Like, he looks great. I totally don't have a man crush. Totally don't.
Now, I'd like to return this moment I'd stolen away back to Mr. Takahashi.
Also, I love and need that shirt, actually. I need it. I need it.